Forgive me, darling, but I must condemn you to an eternity of oblivion. After night will come day, after winter, spring. But the truth will remain unchanged. A man is a predictable, short-lived creature, and therefore a weak one. Certainly you can come up with many excuses to justify what you're about to do, whether it's jealousy, boredom, or arrogance. Whatever pushes you to take the decisive step from this very moment, you will never be free of fear. You might think that this path is the easiest one to take, but I'm all too familiar with darkness, so trust me when I say that in time it will pull you in so deep you'll have no other choice but to drown. You have made your decision, and you will pay for it. Only time will tell if it's already too late for you, Vincent. The question is, what happens next? This is exactly what makes men so weak. In their fleeting vanity, they always seem to fight the wrong demons. Tell me, is this all just a game to you, a source of amusement? Or have you perhaps chosen this path out of necessity? How interesting. Whatever it is you seek, I hope it was worth it, assuming you even had a purpose to begin with. Oh, darling, your thoughts are yet unfledged, but then so are you. Before we finally begin, let me ask you this. If you were given a choice between facing reality with all its hardships and being trapped in a pleasant, everlasting dream, what would you do? Well, then so it shall be.
Come on. What the? What did she do to me? Am I dead? This doesn't exactly look like purgatory. Where the hell am I? I think I saw something moving there. Probably just a cat, right? I'll definitely need those. Probably doesn't work. I think I saw something moving there. Probably just a cat, right? I don't remember being locked in a fridge. Oh well. A bad omen. Not that I'm superstitious, but still. Is it silk or satin? I can't tell from here.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Thank goodness. I thought I would die here. Can you let me out of this bloody thing?
Yeah, but it won't open without a key.
Oh, that's just marvelous. This cuckoo bastard really meant it when he said he wanted to get rid of me. Can you get the key from him, pretty please? He should be somewhere near, working on this blasted machine of his.
I don't get any of it. Where am I? And what's going on?
You are new here, right? I have all the answers you need, and more importantly, I know how to get out of here. But you'll have to let me out first.
Fine. I'll get you out.
Yes, thank you. This lunatic should be somewhere around here. You'll easily recognize him. Look for a huge machine made out of junk, but be careful. He's nuts.
That smell is overwhelming. Is he really planning to fly this thing? Well, more power to him. Do you have a moment?
Who are you? I've never seen you before. Did you come from the sky? Did our goddess finally recognize my talent?
I don't think so. I just want the key that opens that cabinet. Can you give it to me?
Then don't waste my precious time! I need to finish the helicopter as soon as possible. But I can't find a rudder.
If I find you a rudder, will you give me the key?
I'll think about it. I really need this rudder, though.
I have some questions. Who's this goddess you were talking about?
Are you mad? How can one not know Almighty Goddess? The one who created this world. Listen up, you nitwit. I shall tell you the truth that nobody else has the guts to accept. Our madam created this world to test our resolve and choose the most worthy of us to stay by her side and roam the earth for eternity. You'll hear people calling her the witch, but that just proves their narrow-mindedness.
Why are you building a helicopter?
Rumor has it, our madam lives in a castle in the skies above. And that's exactly where I'm going to fly after my helicopter is finished. Once I prove myself worthy of her time, I shall become her obedient servant. Do you have any idea how noble my cause is? Oh, of course you don't. You're just an uneducated brat. Now get lost.
I'll get going.
Off you go.
She couldn't have been an actual witch, right? Maybe she dosed me with some weird stuff, and this is all just a hallucination. At this point, I sure hope it is. Does this guy follow the 3 laws of robotics? Something tells me he doesn't. Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
I'm not a robot. You are.
I'm not a robot. You are.
Okay, now I get it.
Okay, now you get it.
Looks like something out of a Slavic fairy tale. The hut on chicken legs, was it? I wouldn't risk going inside.
Don't touch my food!
Maybe this cable car will get me out of this junkyard. Who puts a station in the middle of a junkyard? What did the robber say to the clock? Hands up. Very minimalistic. I like that. Colors are overrated anyway. And there's a lever missing. Just great. This needs a lever or something. This will hold my weight, right? Should have done keto after all. I could easily crack this, but not with that guy staring at me all the time.
I'm still here.
I'll get going. Is he really planning to fly this thing? Well, more power to him. Probably doesn't work. I think I saw something moving there. Probably just a cat, right? That's the rudder that weirdo needs for his helicopter. Now I need to figure out how to take it away from this creepy bird.
Did you just call me creepy?
Excuse me?
What's with that look on your face? Scared much?
Am I really talking to a bird right now?
How rude. First of all, I am not just a bird, I am a raven, a proud and clever creature from the Corvidae family. So show some respect. It is not my true form, of course, but I lost my human image a long time ago.
Okay, I guess I am talking to birds now. I need this rudder that you're holding.
Why do you need it? Oh, you're going to give it back to that uncultured fanatic, aren't you? I won't give it to you.
Why don't you want to give the rudder to that crazy guy?
He called my poetry superficial and pretentious. Can you imagine that? This is what he gets for butchering my art. You better tell him that.
Am I going insane?
Aren't we all insane in some way? I'm not sure what's wrong with you per se, but if she sent you here, there must have been a reason.
What do you mean? It's not your true form.
I see you're new here. This world slowly changes everyone who ends up here, one way or another. It brings out your true nature. I guess I can be considered lucky, as I've seen people turning into horrible creatures or ending up disfigured for eternity.
Are you sure you can't give me the rudder?
Did I stutter? You're not getting it unless...
Unless... what?
Unless you bring me something French which smells funny.
That's weirdly specific.
An artist's desires may be rather unconventional.
Fine, I'll think of something.
Hey! Don't touch my food! You tried to steal my cheese! That's unacceptable!
I really need this cheese.
Why?
None of your business.
Then you get none of my cheese! And I have to get back to work. What now? Did you finally get my rudder?
No, but I found it.
Oh, really? Well, where is it then?
A huge raven over there has your rudder.
Daddy? I knew that pretentious joke of a poet was going to try to interfere with my plan. What are you waiting for? Go get it!
You need this rudder, so you go get it yourself.
You can't rely on anyone these days. Can you? Whatever. Eddie had it coming for him anyway.
This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
I'm not a robot. You are.
I'm not a robot. You are.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
I wouldn't risk going inside.
I'm still here.
I'll get going. This isn't working. Yes.
I'm still here.
I'll get. This isn't working. This isn't working.
Free at last! Nice to see that I was saved by a handsome young man. Together we will be invincible. By the way, I'm Nikolai, but you can call me Nick. And you are?
Vincent.
All right, Vincent. Shall we start?
Great. Another lunatic.
You didn't have to hurt my feelings like that, you know. Maybe you're not looking for a friend, but I'm proposing something better. a way to escape this place. Let's get out of here and I will answer all your questions. I'm sure you have plenty.
I guess I don't have a choice. Fine. Lead the way. How convenient. I hope you didn't need that. I wouldn't risk going inside. Let's get out of here. This will hold my weight, right? Should have done keto after all. Now, will you tell me what's going on?
I'll try to keep it short. You did something to upset Beatrice, didn't you? Well, the thing is that she's an ancient and powerful witch. So she sent you here, to a place where she throws away stuff she doesn't need, or people she can't stand. It exists in some kind of a weird loophole or whatever, so nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. Also, time works differently here, so nobody ever dies. At least not physically, if you know what I mean.
So, people don't age here.
It's just your soul that gets wrinkled, not your face.
That's not too bad. What happened?
Oh, it happens all the time. What do you think this bucket of rocks is here for? The thing is, this place brings out the worst in people, and when they give in to their vices, which we all have plenty of, they begin to transform in different ways.
Yeah, I already talked to a bird. Is this why you have ghost legs?
Bingo! Some of us get used to the changes, but I don't fancy becoming an actual ghost at all. And the worst part is that you can't predict these things. It just happens, or doesn't. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Because I haven't. Isn't that weird? Maybe they're sacrificing them to some pigeon god. But then, why haven't they all died out? Questions, questions. What did you do to piss off Beatrice?
I tried to steal some fancy necklace from her. Thought she was just a lonely crone with a fortune, not an actual witch.
Why would you do that?
I'm a thief. That's what I do.
Well, you better not steal anything here. Don't forget what I told you about this world bringing out the worst in people.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, these are just sheep.
How rude. Let's go, Philip.
You were saying something about getting out of here.
Oh, right. I already told you that nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. But there is in fact a way to summon Beatrice and graciously ask her to let us both out.
Keep talking.
A long time ago, Beatrice left a spell to the first inhabitants of this world, which allowed them to summon her. But humans are greedy bastards, so everybody wanted to have it for themselves. In the end, they tore it into pieces, and each of them took one. Everyone thinks it's just a legend. But I know the spell exists. We just need to get all 7 pieces. That's funny. I could have crossed this ravine without the cable car. I keep forgetting that I can fly, you know.
No, I don't. Alright, so what's the catch?
There's no catch. You see, I'm not very well liked here for a completely unknown reason, given my charming nature. Also, my semi-ghost situation keeps getting worse. That's why I need your help. Are you in?
I'm in.
I knew you were the one to get me out of here.
Oh, and one more thing. Does this place have a name or something?
Ah, sure. It's called Whateverland.
Whatever. What?
Whateverland!
I'm way too scared of these things. If anyone asks, it's a pass for me. Did he just...
Yeah, he did.
We should help him.
Sure. Why not? His shack is right under the bridge. Ah, my dear Francois, when are you going to give up trying?
I still can't believe he jumped like it was nothing. Go down. Thanks for the tip. Go right. I'd never guess. The Arabesque bar. I hope they have alcohol-free options. I need to check if that guy's alive first. Someone has a nice taste in books. Was there a parrot? Or a canary? Or maybe even a goldfinch? Why do cats love these so much? Was he poisoning the rats, or... Was he poisoning the rats, or... For some reason, looking at fire always made me nervous. A rifle on the wall. Let's hope it never goes off on its own.
Does that really happen?
I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I should probably get used to it.
Was he poisoning the rats, or... I get sad just looking at him.
Hello.
I just saw you jump from that bridge.
So?
I mean, you're alive.
Oh, you're new here, right? No one can die in Whateverland. Sadly.
Really?
I already told you nobody can die here. Were you even listening?
Oh. Yeah, you did tell me that. It's just not every day that people jump off bridges right in front of me.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Actually, Nick has a point. After a couple 100 years, you get used to the craziest things. A failed suicide will seem trivial soon enough.
So, are you okay?
Is anyone? Wait, don't answer. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Sounded way better in my head. I always say stupid things like that. Anyway, it depends on what you mean by okay. Physically, I'm more than okay, which honestly sucks. And if you're asking about my mental state, I don't think I was ever okay to begin with. Some people just aren't made for happiness, I suppose.
However bad you feel, killing yourself is never the answer.
Oh, right. If you're going to suggest positive thinking, meditation and yoga, then please save your breath. I guess it's good that you don't understand what I'm talking about. I wouldn't wish that kind of emptiness on anyone. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone if you don't mind.
Sure. Take care. Someone has a nice taste in books. I'm not sure I want to look at myself right now. An empty sketchbook. Someone's run out of ideas. Is that a dead fish with a butterfly tattoo?
Yes, it is.
Well, now we know where the lower back of a fish is.
Vincent.
That was a joke.
Nick, there you are. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Did you miss me?
You wish. Who's that with you?
This is Vincent. He just got here, so don't mind this whole lost puppy look. Vincent, meet Fida, the owner of this place and the most charming lady in Whateverland.
Charmed. I'm sure I don't look like a lost puppy, Nick.
You do, actually. But not like a sad, beaten dog. At least your face doesn't make me want to adopt you.
Right, but I quite like this low-key, angry puppy look. You could say I already adopted him.
No, you didn't. I'm not a dog.
Yet.
If you don't mind, I'll leave you to discuss your relationship alone. I have other customers. The ones that actually pay. Don't think I forgot that you owe me, Nick.
But they're not your favorites, are they? Vincent, let's get to the table, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky you!
What are these things?
Meet the Bukashes! A long time ago, they built this fancy prison for us. But we're friends now.
Alright, but why are they on my table?
They've chosen you.
Have chosen me.
You heard me. They are your team now. Judging by the look on your face, you're not a teamwork kind of guy, but don't fret. They're professionals.
Professionals at what?
At playing Bell and Bones, obviously. You could say that it's a game we play here, but it's not just a game. It's an essential part of any Whateverlander's daily existence. Here, let me show you.
way, here's the city map. You certainly need it more than I do.
But how are we going to find the pieces of that spell you mentioned?
Easy! There are 7 pieces total. So, we need to convince 7, or rather 8 people, to give their piece to us. That's it.
And you know who these people are?
Vincent, who do you think I am? I wouldn't have asked for your help if I didn't know where to look. Let's see. We have Van, the twins, Umaru-san, Alan, Oswald, Lewis, and of course, Ernest. I marked the places where they usually hang out on your map.
Can you tell me more about Fida?
Well, she's stunning, but I'm sure you noticed that already. She also makes a very mean margarita. Very mean. Other than that, you should ask her yourself. She doesn't bite most days.
So who are the twins exactly?
Lily and Rose are a weird duo. One is an engineer, the other's an actress. They really despise each other, and it's not clear which sister envies the other one more. I'm sure we'll have so much fun with that one.
Not 1 but 2 crazy sisters? Sign me up. Tell me more about this Umaru-san.
She's a mysterious one, I can tell you that. Always wears a mask that covers her mouth. Not sure if she's afraid to catch some kind of virus or just hiding something underneath. Maybe we'll find out.
I hope not. What can you tell me about Van?
Oh, he's a handful. A bored Russian aristocrat who is so lazy that he cannot even scratch his noble nose. I'm sure you will love him.
Oh, definitely. What about Ellen?
Ellen is the host of the local radio station. Nobody knows her very closely, but we definitely need to be extra careful with her.
Why?
She never leaves her studio, but somehow knows everything about all Whateverlanders.
Cool, but creepy.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about Lewis?
Well, he's a jazz musician, and the ladies love him. I'm not sure if I admire the guy or hate him for it. Probably both.
What do you have on Oswald?
Not much, apart from the fact that he breeds rabbits. I don't know how and why he does it, but there's that.
Is there something I need to know about Ernest?
Unfortunately, yes. He's going to be the toughest cookie to crack.
What's so special about him?
Ernest is the ultimate Bell and Bones champion. I don't know if he's really that good or just a crook, but during his time here, he has become very powerful. Think mob boss or a dictator. That's the kind of guy he is.
Can't wait to meet him. Do you come here often?
Often? I practically live here. It's the best place to write, you know. All those miserable people drinking themselves into oblivion. So tragic, yet so beautiful. I draw so much inspiration from human anguish.
All this drama when you could just have a drink.
That's the difference between you and me, Vincent. I live and breathe drama, and you just want to be left alone with a glass in your hand. To each their own.
All right, let's get going.
Ready when you are.
Just the thought of going on stage makes me nervous. Aren't they too old for places like this? I'll just assume it's red wine. I might as well get used to this table. I suck at cards. Guess I'll get lucky in love then. Or Bell and Bones. Works fine for me. That's not the canteen you're used to, huh? Should I tell him? Nah. Oh, I love those. It's impressive how well she's adapted here.
Ah, yes, Fida is amazing.
Do you need anything?
How well do you know Nick?
Quite well. He can be very annoying, but I know he has a good heart. So, you better be good to him, or I'll make a kebab out of you.
Don't worry, he's in good hands.
Good. If he ever gets on your nerves, just ignore him. Works like a charm. Besides, I don't think you'd make a good kebab. Too skinny.
You two realize that I can hear you, right? And I'm not annoying. I hate you both.
So, what did you do to Beatrice?
Me? Nothing at all. We only met briefly, but she seemed very nice to me.
Then why are you here?
Because I needed to escape. I called, and she answered.
What were you escaping?
A life where opening a bar like this was impossible for someone like me. A life full of fear and submission. I hope this answers your question.
Goodbye. Why arabesque?
Oh, I think it has something to do with ballet, and Fide loves ballet. Hey, Vincent.
Yes?
How about I wait outside?
What? Why?
Well,
Come on, just tell me.
I just want you to know that Sylvia, the Serpentine librarian over there, has a thing for me.
A thing.
Yes, a thing. What's with that look?
I'm just trying not to laugh.
And why is that? Am I not charming enough for you?
You're fine, Nick. I just, don't see the appeal.
You don't need to see it, because it's not for you. Ouch. Anyway, I warned you. Now let's move on.
Here you are. I've never been much of a reader.
Maybe it's time to become one. After all, you have all the time in the world now.
There's definitely no Whateverland on this globe. Candles in a room filled with books. Genius. Do you think he can hear us?
Well, if I think of it. No, I don't want to think of it.
I'm not sure I want to know what happened. Perhaps it's best not to look into her eyes.
Just don't make her angry and you'll be fine.
Nick, is that you?
Devil stockings.
I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been?
Hello, Sylvia. I've been working on my latest novel, and the process requires complete solitude. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course. All geniuses need their privacy. I can't wait to read whatever it is you're writing. It simply must be remarkable. And who's that with you?
Oh, that's Vincent. My new editor.
Actually, this whole time Nick's been trapped in a closet in the middle of a junkyard.
Ha ha ha! Vincent's just reciting an episode from my new novel. Isn't that right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, stop it.
No, you stop it.
Are you two done?
We are.
Can I get a snake fact?
Certainly. A lot of people don't know that. But snakes can literally burst from eating too much. Such a sad death, isn't it? Hello.
What did these poor guys do to you?
These? Oh, these are my assistants. Well, former assistants. Tom kept putting my favorite mug on the wrong side of the table. I told him 100 times I was left-handed. And Jerry, I can't even talk about Jerry.
Why? What did you do?
Well, once I asked him to clean up the shelves, so he sorted out all the books. All of them.
And? What's wrong with that?
By size, Vincent. He sorted them by size.
Oh, God.
If there ever was any God in Whateverland, he certainly turned his back on Jerry that day.
So, you're into Nick, huh?
Who? Me? No.
Really? Not even a little bit?
Vincent, I'm standing right here, you know?
What? I'm just curious.
I admire him as an author, that's all.
Have you read any of his work?
No, not yet, but I'm sure it's splendid. It must be.
I'm sure it is, Sylvia. I'm sure it is.
Do you have to be such a pain in the ass?
Oh, absolutely. Can I get a snake fact?
Certainly. Did you know that snakes had back legs for 70 million years before losing them? Legs, Vincent!
Perhaps it's best not to look into her eyes.
Just don't make her angry and you'll be fine. Family relationships are hard. We need to consider all perspectives.
Hello.
Can I get a snake fact?
Certainly. Did you know that snakes had...
I'm not sure I want to know what happened. Nice outfit.
Reach for the moon. If you miss, at least you be among the stars.
What?
Excuse me. I just prefer to express myself with words that had meaning. I could have just said, "Hello, stranger," but instead, I gave you a piece of wisdom. Who knows? Maybe it will change your life.
How do I get to the private lounge?
Oh, it's easy. You don't.
Why? This doesn't sound fair to me.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one making the rules here. You can't go in there unless you've been invited by Ernest himself.
And, how do I get invited?
How should I know? My job is to keep everyone safe and spread wisdom. You have to seek your own path.
What do people do here?
Play bell and bones mostly. And drink. Also fight occasionally.
You think you can change lives with a cheesy motivational quote?
Handle words carefully, for they have more power than atom bombs.
Can you give me another quote?
It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
Good thing I've never liked to gamble.
Have you ever thought about robbing a casino?
That's not my style. Whenever I see one of these, I wonder, what if it falls down? That balcony surely offers a great view of the commoners wasting their eternity.
Sad, but poetic.
Good thing I've never liked to gamble.
Have you ever thought about robbing a casino?
That's not my style. He has "Don't mess with me" written all over his face.
State your business.
Do you get tired from standing here all day?
No.
I do it to protect the leader from unwanted company, like yours.
Doesn't your face hurt from scowling so much?
No, it doesn't.
Not even a little?
No, not even a little.
But what about your personal life?
What do you want from me? Of course I'm tired, standing here all day. And yes, it is hard to always look so threatening. But I am proud of my job, and it's an honor to serve the leader. So please, stop pestering me and mind your own business.
Oh my, you really got to him, Vincent.
No, he didn't.
Oh yes, he very much did.
I'm not listening to you anymore. What? Did you say something? I can't hear you.
I knew you were a softie. The leather jacket always gives it away. I want to talk to Ernest.
You? Talk to the leader? Maybe in the next life, if you get one.
Do I need to wear a leather jacket to get in, or what?
Anyone can wear a cool jacket, but not anyone can meet the leader. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. But is there really no way to get inside?
Well, maybe if you become the second best Bell and Bones player in Whateverland and have a bet that might interest the leader, but that is not possible. So the answer is no.
We'll see about that. I'll be back soon.
I hope not.
I suspect we'll only get to Ernest if you defeat all the B&B champions.
Let's take you home. A face tattoo? Bold.
Hello, dear boys. Care to join me for a cup of chamomile tea?
Do you have Earl Grey? I'm not a chamomile kind of guy.
It's not a tea parlor, sweetie, so why are you here?
I want to challenge you to a Bell and Bones match.
Oh, honey, that's very sweet of you. But you're simply not good enough. Come back when you beat all the others.
Goodbye.
Bye, honey.
Whateverland Radio. I wonder, how does the whole thing with waves work here?
What waves? I see no waves.
I mean the radio waves, dumbass.
The radio has waves?
Do you not know how radio signal works?
Why, with magic, obviously. And I refuse to believe anything else.
Oh, God. I'll explain it to you later. I'll find a use for you. This cat looks sad.
Maybe it just needs a break.
A heart graffiti. Trivial, but cute. And here I thought neon was out of fashion. This looks ancient and dangerous.
Hello? Is that you?
What?
So, who are you then?
It's Vincent, the new guy. I need to talk to you.
Vincent, the new guy? I think I heard about you. What do you want then?
I just want to talk. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think I can let you in.
Ellen, right? Listen, there's something important I need to talk to you about, but you have to let me in.
All right, Vincent. Let's hear what you have to say.
I haven't seen a TV this old in years.
Then I must seem ancient to you.
Well, you are.
Shh. Don't ruin it for me.
I used to dream of being a voice actor.
So, what happened?
Have you not had enough time to appreciate my emotional range?
Don't be so hard on yourself. I think you'd make a pretty good tree. Or a mountain.
What's the point of vinyl if it's just hanging on the wall? I've always wondered, why do people need so many monitors when they only have one head?
In Whateverland, you can have as many hats as you like.
That's good to know. There's something scary about her.
Maybe it's the bunny slippers. Those are spooky.
Before you say anything else, please tell me you're an expert at fixing radio towers.
Sorry to disappoint, but no, I'm not.
That means I'm totally, irrevocably screwed. Whatever. I'm Ellen Ein, the proud host of the only radio station here in Whateverland.
Charmed.
Well, of course you are. Before you start talking about why you're here and all that, I have a question to ask.
What is it?
Can I call you Vinny?
You absolutely cannot.
Sad, but expected.
Can I?
Don't you dare.
Oh, okay. Vinny. Totally worth it.
Oh, definitely.
So, what's your story?
Oh, you won't ever believe it, so... Wait, are you trying to sniff out some info so you can blackmail me or use that knowledge for any other selfish purpose, which, just so you know, I totally get, but don't want to give anyone the advantage?
I don't think so, no.
Promise?
Of course.
Swear on your mother's grave?
How do you know she's... Whatever. Yes, I swear.
Awesome. Now, where was I?
At the very beginning, I presume.
So, before I ended up here, I have been writing for this cute local website. You know, the kind where you can find out what type of sandal you are. Then, all sorts of strange things began to happen in our town. And of course, I had to investigate. After all, how else was I supposed to get promoted? Susan has always hated me. She was such a...
Ellen.
Right. So, all the cats in town suddenly disappeared. Weird, huh? And not only did they disappear, each one of them left a farewell note to their owner. A note from a cat.
Unbelievable.
Yes! Sadly, that was the most exciting part. As soon as I started making progress, Beatrice got me. Guess she wasn't happy about those little articles of mine.
She sent you here just because you were investigating her. That's a bit too harsh.
Everyone is afraid of the truth, Vincent.
Even witches?
Especially them.
What happened to the radio tower?
Do I look like I know? It's not working, that's all I can say for sure. And no one has seen Harold since he banished himself to the junkyard. I can't believe anyone would ever want to go back there.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
I know, right? When I first got here, it was nothing but a cold, dark wasteland. No way I'm ever going back there. Besides, he's supposed to help me with the tower, not play with that useless half-rotten toy.
Come on, leave a man his hobbies.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Do people really listen to the radio in this place?
Does that surprise you? Most people here are lonely, and the only thing keeping them from giving into despair is listening to my beautiful voice every day for the rest of eternity. At least that's how I like to think about it.
So you're the only journalist here?
I wouldn't call it journalism. I'm more of an entertainer, you know? Sure, I talk about everything that happens in town, Bell and Bones tournaments, Eddie's poetry nights, Ernest and his crew being annoying per usual, things like that. But mostly I just talk. Now that I think of it, you could compare my job to that of a therapist. But better, obviously.
Your accent seems off.
Let me ask you something. Are you familiar with the Golden Rule?
If this is a sexual reference, I'm not interested.
No, it's not. Wait, what do you mean you're not interested?
You're just not my type. Sorry.
Someone's picky.
You sound surprised.
I just didn't think you were the type to turn a pretty woman down. Guess I was wrong.
Guess you were.
This is not going the way I intended it to.
I'm looking for the pieces of the spell that summons Beatrice. Nick mentioned you had one of those.
And he's totally right, I do. It's just, I don't get why would anyone want to summon that old hag. The only good thing that she ever gave us were the book ashes. These guys are cute, but that's it. Other than that, she's completely useless.
We want to get out of here. As simple as that.
Do you really believe she'll let you out? A pigeon is more likely to fly out of Nick's ass than for anyone to get out of Whateverland.
I'd look at that.
Hey, that would be most inconvenient.
Come on, guys, you have to be realistic. Anyway, I would love to give it to you, I really would. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so...
Let me guess. I'll have to fix the radio tower for you first, right?
Bingo! Don't get me wrong, I really don't want to take advantage of the situation, but that's how it works in Whateverland. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Fine, I'll look at it, but let's skip the scratching part.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't abandon a woman in need of some brute force. Or whatever it is that can fix that thing.
I'll look around.
Sure, just don't touch anything.
It probably leads to the roof.
Do you have any idea how to fix a radio tower?
Not a single one, do you?
Nope. Wait! Ellen mentioned an instruction Harold left here somewhere. I'm sure it will make our lives easier.
Or confuse us even further.
Or that.
This is supposed to help us fix the tower. What a great view.
Oh yes, very romantic.
I would have never thought a prison could be so beautiful.
Well, its warden has a good taste.
This isn't working.
Listen up, Missy. There is a control center below the main antenna, and that manages all the antennas in the city. The network is old and rubbish. So if one of the antennas fails, or if some idiot moves it even a tiny bit, the whole chain will be interrupted. If that happens, you'll have to restore the chain. To do that, you open the control center and carefully, and I repeat, carefully, connect all the antennas so that they form a chain that begins and ends at the radio tower. Just remember that the signals must not cross. Ever. And if
one of the antennas fails completely, and you can't even get access to it. Which is entirely possible, knowing our fellow Whateverlanders. Well, that means one thing. You're screwed! Until I'm back, of course. Oh, and by the way, I finished the safe you asked for. The one that looks like a fake oscilloscope. Remember? I painted it yellow, so you don't confuse it with a regular one. Anyway, I've got to finish this up and head to the junkyard. Good luck, Missy.
Stay with me or leave me, leaving all behind. Never felt I cried or lost my name with which to play. Feeling so alone, playing telephones now. Hold my hand until the end.
This isn't working. So, you're a singer, huh?
Can you forget you heard anything? Please.
I think you're very talented.
And now you're making fun of me. That's just great.
I mean it, Ellen.
Wow, if that's true, then you just made me a lot happier. Really.
You know what? I think you should record a song.
Well, not gonna lie, I have thought about it, but if I'm in the studio, who'll do all the technical stuff?
Nick, obviously.
Me?
That's right. You're a natural, remember?
Do I remember? Why, of course. With your remarkable voice and my technical prowess, it will be a masterpiece, no doubt.
Will you really do this? For me?
It'll be an honor for both of us. Your voice must be heard by the people of Whateverland.
What he said.
Okay, let's do this.
Stay with me or leave me be, leaving home behind. Never felt quite right or lost my name. The switch to blame, feeling so alone, playing bell and bonds now. Hold my hand till the end, lost and found again. Feel the breeze one last time. Soul not worth.
So, how did it go?
Just a moment. I need just a little thing here and there.
my guest. Can't put life to rest. Oh, all these folks, they call it home. I've never seen a land called Whateverland. Hold my hand till the end. Lost and found again. Feel the breeze one last time. Soul, not word.
Poor Ellen. Did you really have to lie to her?
You had any better ideas?
Nope. It's not that I'm complaining about your methods, but her voice is truly unbearable. Well, let's just hope she will never get the idea to sing on air.
I wouldn't worry too much. The radio is still broken, remember?
You are evil and brilliant. All right, let's get going.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the vilest of them all? If you answer, I shall be the only one you'll want to see. But tell the truth you only must, be it through fear or mere disgust. And never shall we disagree. Oh, mirror, mirror, is it me?